It's a day of mourning not just for the Indian state of Tamil Nadu but for India as well. The Madras High Court is dictating order on the petition challenging denial of land at Marina Beach for Karunanidhi's memorial. The Tamil Nadu government has filed its counter affidavit arguing that there are 3 memorials at the Marina Beach. All the 3 leaders, CM Annadurai, MGR and Jayalalithaa, passed away when they were in office. The affidavit says that the state government has allocated land as per protocol for the burial of former chief ministers. Meanwhile, DMK lawyers have argued that 1 crore followers of DMK in Tamil Nadu, if Karunanidhi is not buried at Marina Beach, the DMK alleged that the ruling AIADMK party's refusal to give 6 feet land to bury the 5-time chief minister next to his mentor Annadurai's grave, quote-unquote, reeks of political vendetta. AIADMK founder and late Chief Minister M.G. Ramachandran and his protege and late Chief Minister Jayalalithaa also lay buried along the Marina Beach. And to bring us more details on this news story, I'm joined in by Nishchita Virendra, who joins me live from Chennai. She's currently placed outside Rajaji Hall, where the mortal remains of Kalainar are placed. Let's quickly go across to Nishchita. Nishchita, you know, it is indeed a day of mourning for not just Tamil Nadu but for the entire nation. But sadly enough, Marina Beach it's in the center of all the controversy. It's important that we speak about the significance of Marina Beach and why is it such a controversial place at the moment, leading to a powerful outbreak of emotion coming in from a host of DMK supporters.
Absolutely, not just the DMK supporters, but even within the court, we're being told that it is a heated argument that has ensued between the DMK council as well as the council, Vaidyanathan, who is representing the Tamil Nadu government. While the Tamil Nadu government has gone on to state that M. Karunanidhi, while they have a lot of respect for him, he too had denied land for Janaki, who is the late wife of MGR, at the Marina Beach. And the same rule holds good for Karunanidhi as well, as he's not the sitting chief minister. The court, the judges have also responded saying that it should have been mentioned in the press release yesterday that was given out by the Tamil Nadu government, that the reason the land was not being given out to M. Karunanidhi's burial is because he's not a sitting chief minister, unlike the 3 other chief ministers who are buried at the Marina Beach, Annadurai, MGR as well as J. Jayalalithaa. So it has become extremely emotional even within the court, with the DMK going on to state that by saying that Karunanidhi will be given a decent burial like Kamrajar is an insult to Kamrajar, as by merely calling it a decent burial. In response, the Tamil Nadu government saying that Periyar, who is the tallest leader, who is the man who championed the entire Dravidian movement and the rationalism movement and the Swabhiman movement, is the man who is not buried at the Marina Beach. So it should not be taken in an egoistic manner. It is merely an issue of legality, as there are several petitions pending in court challenging using the beach area as a graveyard. Now, also coming into play is the argument put forth by the DMK that there are no legal provisions that are violated, because what they're asking is for land within the precinct of the memorial of Annadurai. They're not asking for extra land. So when the Corporation of Greater Chennai can go ahead and declare the land where the memorial of J. Jayalalithaa stands today as a graveyard, similarly previously it was declared for MGR as well as Annadurai's land, then what is the reason for not permitting M. Karunanidhi to be buried in the same land as Annadurai? They do not need extra land, is what the DMK has gone on to state, and this is not a violation of the law, is what the DMK is arguing. And even as this argument proceeds in court, on ground the sentiment is increasingly, overwhelmingly in favor of M. Karunanidhi, as there is a huge sympathy wave, a lot of emotions that have come to play, and every now and then you hear chants and slogans by the supporters here demanding that they want Marina.
Quite a host of arguments being exchanged by the DMK, and the DMK has put forward quite a host of arguments. So has AIADMK, the Tamil Nadu government. But I am going to come to you, you to speak about the last rites of M. Karunanidhi. But before I do that, let's tell our viewers more about Kalaignar, who dominated Dravidian politics for over 5 decades. From humble beginnings, he rose to the top of the Tamil power structure. Here's a look at the life and times of M. Karunanidhi, the man who reshaped and redefined Dravidian politics.
Born as Dakshinamurthy on the 3rd of June 1924 in a family of musicians, Muttuvel Karunanidhi was a towering political giant of Dravidian politics. At the young age of 14, Karunanidhi plunged into the anti-Hindi agitations of the late 1930s, sweeping through the Madras presidency. But he would first make his mark as a screenwriter in the Tamil film industry. Karunanidhi's writings were full of wit and focused on social reforms, and the Tamil audiences lapped up his dialogues. It was his crisp writing in the screenplays filled with themes of social justice which would launch the careers of legendary Tamil actors such as M.G. Ramachandran and Shivaji Ganeshan. Despite his runaway success as a scriptwriter in Tamil cinema, his heart was in politics. Simultaneously, he also organized local students and youth groups. Through his wit and peerless oratory, Karunanidhi rose through the ranks. He became a close aide of C.N. Annadurai, the founder of the Dravid Munetra Kazhagam. His first big success in politics came in the agitations of 1953, where he rallied the residents of Kalagudi after the name of the town was changed to honor a North Indian industrialist. Karunanidhi was elected to the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly in 1957 for the first time as an independent candidate. On the back of the anti-Hindi agitations, DMK and Karunanidhi consistently rose to what they described as the hegemony of the North and an attempt to impose Hindi on the South. Karunanidhi was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu in 1969 after the death of the DMK founder C.N. Annadurai. The Congress, which had ruled the state till 1967, was relegated to a junior position. And from this period on, the Dravidian politics would rule the roost, with Karunanidhi being the towering figure. As fate would have it, Karunanidhi's greatest political rivals would also be from the world of cinema, M.G. Ramachandran and J. Jayalalithaa. But from the late 90s onwards, which again saw the rise of coalition governments at the centre, Karunanidhi tried to reposition himself as a national leader, albeit with a mixed success. He was the Chief Minister of the state of Tamil Nadu for 5 times and for over 5 decades was a pivotal figure in Tamil politics. His demise marks the end of an era of the last towering giant of the Dravidian politics. Bureau Report, WION.
And now let's quickly go back to Nishchita, who's reporting live from Chennai. She's placed outside Rajaji Hall, where the mortal remains of Karunanidhi are placed. Nishchita, you know, from Dinakaran to Rajnikant, there's been constant streaming in of the high and mighty, of the political and the influential people coming in to pay their last homage to Kalaignar. Also, as we speak, I can see that, you know, there's so many supporters who are thronging to see, you know, and get a last glimpse of Kalaignar. How important and what is, you know, what did he mean to the common man, Kalaignar?
Absolutely. M. Karunanidhi meant more than a mere politician for the people of the state of Tamil Nadu, as it was pointed out in WION's report that just played out. He is the man who has been credited for championing the cause of Tamil culture, for championing the cause of Dravidianism, for keeping for keeping rationalism at the very core of the Dravidian DMK ideology, despite all these years passing by, despite Dravidianism itself being a rather diluted ideology in the state of Tamil Nadu, as it has moved on to Tamil nationalism. Although M. Karunanidhi had been a self-proclaimed atheist and even ridiculed religious ideals, religious practices, he was revered to a great extent by a highly religious state of Tamil Nadu. When he was not well and he was in the hospital, there were umpteen number of prayers that were offered by the people of Tamil Nadu, and as it was pointed out, as it has been told many times, that he is the last of the generation of leaders who had a mass following, who had mass adoration. He not just was a politician, and a very shrewd one at that, but he was also someone who had absolute command over the Tamil language. He could weave magic with his words, is what has been told by many critics of his movies, of his writings. He has written over 2 lakh pages, is what a few quarters had to say. So someone like M. Karunanidhi was an asset for Tamil Nadu, not just as a politician, but someone as a keeper of Tamil culture, of Tamil tradition. He is the one who has been championed the cause of federalism in the state, who made Tamil Nadu relevant in the national front. He was shrewd in terms of stitching coalition with the NDA, with the UPA, with different partners at the state as well as the central level. So an asset truly being lost, especially when the state is already staring at a political vacuum in the governing AIADMK.
Right. Completely agree with you. There is a political vacuum that seems to, just stay there, and we don't think that it's going to be filled anytime soon. As you rightly mentioned, here's a man who actually, spans from cinema to politics. Thank you so much, Nishchita, for bringing us all those details. We will continue to track the latest on M. Karunanidhi's last rites. Now, M.K. Stalin tweeted an emotional handwritten poem for his father and DMK Supremo Karunanidhi. The post read, "For one last time, can I call you my father? I've spent an entire life calling you a leader." Stalin also recalled Karunanidhi's statement where he dictated his epitaph, "The one who worked with no rest, rests here." The poem is being seen as a reflection of Stalin's effort to personalize the loss of the leader, often also known as Kalaignar. With a massive following, K. Karunanidhi never lost a single election. He wrote poems, lyrics and books. He was also a prolific screenwriter for Tamil films. Stalin was picked as Karunanidhi's political heir in 2013 and has served as the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. His older son, M.K. Alagiri, was expelled in March 2014 for working against Stalin.